welcome back to Good Day. It is vacation season, and there's a place just 5 hours from Toledo which has been called timeless, quaint, unforgettable, with exceptional hospitality and truly a one-of-a-kind experience. Head up I-75 to the very top of Lower Michigan and experience Mackinac Island. Steph Castelein joins us from the island this morning, and we understand we need to say congratulations again because a very great distinction for the island.
Yes. Well, thank you for having me this morning. And yeah, we're excited. We, for the third year in a row, have been named the best summer travel destination in the U.S. by USA Today. We're so excited about that. And yeah, looking forward to a beautiful summer season on Mackinac Island.
It's a huge deal. So people are coming from all over the place then to experience Mackinac Island. And there's good reason for that because there's really, truly nothing like it. Talk us through what sets the island apart.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know where to start because Mackinac Island, as they say, is so magical. So we're probably best known for having no cars. We are a carless island, and so we get around by walking, biking, horse-drawn carriages, wheelchairs, and some mobility scooters. It's a beautiful island. We're over 80% state park. It's just 8.2 miles around the perimeter with over 70 miles of trails. So we have a lot of nature, a lot of amazing views, and the pace is just a little bit slower. It truly is like stepping back in time.
Wow, I'm looking at these gorgeous photos and we see the horse-drawn carriages there. So how does that work? Do people get to the bridge to cross over and they let their cars off, or how does that all work?
Yeah, great question. So a lot of folks will drive their vehicles to one of the port cities. There's two port cities, one below the bridge, one above the bridge. And the ferry options, there's two ferry companies that service Mackinac Island. You can leave your vehicle parked on the mainland and you take a passenger ferry, only about 15 minutes over to the island. And once you're on the island, one of my favorite things, our office up here has views of Main Street and people getting off the ferry. And right now I'm looking at a group that's coming in as we speak, and just to see their faces lit up as horses are going by pulling food and beverage and freight, as horses are going by pulling taxis and carriages, it's just so magical and definitely worth a visit.
And I see people, can they rent bicycles, or how do they, aside from the carriages, is it mostly walking, bikes? How do people like to get around?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a slower pace over here. Biking is very popular. Folks can bring their own bikes for a fee on the ferry and then have them all day as much as they want. They also have rentable bike options. So you have tandem bicycles, three-wheeled adult tricycles, and regular bikes that you can cruise around on. There's so much to do here for all ages. We get multi-generational families coming through. We get, kids, we get solo visitors and couples. It's just a blast. And in addition to some of the outdoor activities, we also have Grand Hotel, which has the world's longest porch, a historic hotel up on the bluff. We have Fort Mackinac, which you just saw a photo of. That is a Revolutionary era fort with 14 original buildings and live demonstrations. And we're also very well known for Fudge. We are the fudge capital of the world, and there's just so many things.
Yeah, you were so kind, and we're looking at pictures here, but you were so kind to send us some fudge, not from just one place, but from several here. We've got Joanne's fudge, we've got Ryba's fudge, and we've got, it looks like Murdoch's fudge here as well. So, you know me, I got to try some here. They're all different kinds of flavors and stuff. I think you sent some peanut butter, you sent some salted caramel, and I just, I have to try some. I'm guessing while people come to town, it's kind of one of those things where you just walk around, you go through some shops, you buy some things, you take home some souvenirs.
Absolutely. Our downtown where you get off the ferry is about 3 blocks long. It's not very big. It's all very walkable. And in that small area, we have 13 fudge shops. And what they do is they actually make the fudge in front of you on the counters, on display. So it's a whole process. It's truly an art form. Those guys and gals are under there every day, lapping the fudge, pouring the fudge, making it into the loaves, cutting it, and serving it fresh. And so it really is a whole production. And then one thing that they do, this is so sneaky and I absolutely love it because it draws you in, is they actually blow the smells of the fudge out onto the street. So as you're walking down the sidewalk, you get that whiff of chocolate and butter and milk cream coming through, and it's very hard to resist walking in for a little.
That is so smart. That is so smart. I can only imagine. So people want to come. They want to book a trip. They're like, I have to get there this summer. Where's a good place to start in terms of maybe finding somewhere to stay, hotel, Airbnbs, or are all those things available?
Yeah, we have a great website, MackinacIsland.org, and on there we have all of the island businesses. So with that would be all the places to stay. There's over 40 places to stay, from resorts to bed and breakfast, historic inns, boutique hotels. We don't have any chain hotels on the island, so they're all very unique. Most of them are very historic. We do have some condos and some larger family stay options with some kitchens. So there's a good variety, but I would suggest checking out MackinacIsland.org.
And they'll want to get on top of that, because I imagine things sell out quickly, especially as, there's only a few months in the summer where people are able to get out and enjoy it fully. So tell us the website again.
Yeah, it's MackinacIsland.org. And you're right, we are a kind of a 6-month operating island. So May through October are our peak months, and we definitely recommend visiting within that time frame.
Very good. Thank you so much for your time today and for the fudge. Delicious. Can't wait to try some more. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, take care. Well, when Good Day returns, fun, food, rides, music, and lots of strawberries. Find it all in Holland this week. We'll explain when Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show returns.